Welcome to the May 2019 layout update. In this layout update, I'm going to be talking about a couple new locomotives that I got, some new rolling stock that I got, and some scenery that I've done to the layout. Plus a little secret that I'm going to wait to tell you guys about until the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. This is the first locomotive that I got. This is a Walthers Mainline GP9M in the Wisconsin and Southern paint scheme. I already got one of these, but this is a different number because I wanted to have two of them because I really like them. I have 912 and then number 753. Both of them have ESU sound, and I really do enjoy having them. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can get them. Train World has them for about $150, which I think is a pretty good deal considering the fact that they run amazingly well and they have sound. The next locomotive that I got is this Athearn RTR SD40-2. This is the Wisconsin and Southern 30th anniversary unit. I got it just simply because I don't have any Wisconsin Southern 6-axle diesels, so I decided to grab it. And Train World had it for a pretty decent price. It was $100, and I really do enjoy having it. I'm going to be remotoring it and then putting ESU sound in it. I do prefer the ESU sound. But right now, it doesn't run too well because the Athearn RTR motors don't like to sit, and this was produced quite a while ago. But it looks great, and I am definitely looking forward to modifying it and making it run really, really well. The next locomotive that I got is this. This is a Intermountain SD40-2. Train World has these on sale for $140, I think, which is pretty good, especially considering how good they look. They have ESU sound and LED lights. I didn't buy this for myself. I actually bought it for a friend of mine, but I figured I would just review it since I have it. So I will be reviewing this shortly. I just haven't quite gotten around to recording the review. The next thing I got is a DC power pack. This is a Model Power Center Control Master. It's a 20 amp DC power pack, and I got this because I didn't really have a good DC power pack just lying around, so I wanted to get one that was gonna run really well every time, and it has a walk around throttle, and it's just really nice. And the gentleman actually gave me two of them for $20, so I gave one to my dad, and then I get to keep this one. So they both work fine, just one of them had to have a jumper installed, and now it works. So considering the fact that these are like $270 new, I'm definitely not complaining. Now, do I need 20 amps of power? No, but it is nice to have. And it has a whole bunch of different modes. It's got HO and N scale and in G scale, and it's got a nudge, which I don't really use. And then it has, a power switch and tons of different options for voltage and all that. It's got track DC, it's got AC, 16 volts, it's got all these. I'm not sure what these do, but I will be able to find out in the manual. And it's just a really nice controller, and I'm very glad to have it. As I mentioned in the last video, I decided to get a Caboose Industries ground throw for this turnout because it was hunting around a lot and causing derailments. So I just picked one up, and they're surprisingly really inexpensive. They're like $3. So I installed it and then put a little bit of oil on it because it wasn't throwing real well. And it seems to work fine, and I really like it because then I don't have to worry about locomotives running through the switch the wrong way or having it set halfway and derailing. I got this building from the same gentleman that gave me the power packs. It's a Walthers building. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I wasn't able to find it in any of the Walthers catalogs that I have, but I picked it up for $35, and it has two other buildings. Well, it has one other building and then a smokestack. I don't think I'm going to use those. I think I'm just going to get rid of those and then just use the main building. I was able to get some scenery done. I did this since I was working on the 2-foot by 4-foot module. I had everything out, so I did the cliff face, and then I did the top. Now I just need to do the bottom and then blend it in so that it's not such a harsh transition in between the layout and that little hill. And I'm going to be putting ground foam on the top, and I might put a building up there just for giggles, but I'm not entirely sure. I like the look of this garage up there, but I haven't put scenery down, so I don't know exactly how it's going to look when it's done. This is the only car that I got. This is a Walthers mainline 39-foot. Covered hopper. I was given this by a friend of mine because one of the trucks was all screwed up, but I was able to fix it pretty quickly. So I'm definitely looking at getting some more of these, but I'm going to wait a little bit because they're pretty expensive right now. But they are nice. And finally, for the secret, this is a Bachmann Class 170 diesel multiple unit in the Midland mainline paint scheme. And in case you don't know, this is a very, very British commuter train. I picked this up at a hobby shop in Indianapolis, Indiana called Train Central for $80. It doesn't have DCC, but it'll be easy enough to add it. And it is really cool. And I've been in contact with some people over in Britain, and I am going to be importing some more British trains because they're really, really cool. So, just total sheer luck that I got this. I had no idea that they were going to have any of this stuff when I walked into the store. But they had this, they had another Hornby locomotive, they had another Class 170, but it was a set of 3. And I didn't pick that one up, I just got this one. But I definitely like this British stuff, and I'm totally getting more of it. And I will be doing a review on this as soon as I get some other reviews done, because I have a stack of locomotives that need to be reviewed. Before I end this video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Bald 8 Bill. He is setting up a Facebook group called Trains Across the World, and it is a place for everyone to come together and share the love of model railroading, from real trains to model trains to pictures to just about anything to do with trains. So I'll try and get a link in the description to his Facebook page, but I'll definitely have a link in the description to his YouTube channel, so be sure to go and check him out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.